Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video, first of all, we're at ADMG Studios and I'm gonna be unboxing my YouTube plaque. So this is my 100,000 subscribers YouTube plaque. Thank you guys for helping me get to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting me on my journey. It's been super exciting, and this is an exciting moment for me to have a tangible thing that shows how much work I've put in. And I appreciate you all because you always express how much you appreciate my work. And I do it for you. I do it for me too, but I do it for you. Y'all help me out. Y'all help me to get here. So let's do it. Let's open it. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, here we go. We're doing it. Oh, there's a letter in here. Okay. Here's a letter. It's some really nice paper. Okay, let me read this to y'all. Top says YouTube. Says, some 100,000 subscribers. Just how far have you come? If each of your subscribers were a light year, they would take you from one side of the Milky Way to the other. That's far. And it's why today we're so excited to celebrate your special YouTube journey with you. Not only have you brought a unique voice and style to the world, you've also created valuable connections and built a community along the way. In that spirit, YouTube is proud to present you with the Silver Creator Award, which celebrates your hard work and incredible achievement. Congratulations on this amazing milestone, just one of many that we hope will follow in the future. After all, there are countless others out there who have yet to discover your passion and dedication. Whether they come to your channel to learn something new or just for a laugh, a whole new audience is waiting for you to inspire them, just as your growing community continues to inspire you. We can't wait to see what you do next, and we'll be with you every step of the way. Yours sincerely, Susan. I can't pronounce this woman's last name, but Susan, thank you. The CEO of YouTube, y'all. So I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, what's this? This is something else about taking care of your plaque. Here it is, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, let me take the plastic off. Ooh, there's like a mirror on it. Oh my gosh. Black Yogi Nicomarie for passing 100,000 subscribers. Wow, this is fancy. Okay, what else is in here? Just some more things about the Creator Award. These are the ones we're gonna get to next, y'all. We got the gold one on here. We got the diamond on here, bling bling. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get there, all right? But this is so nice. Look, my name. It's custom. It's beautiful. You guys helped make this happen. Okay, so I got into yoga because I was out of high school and I wasn't active at all. Like when you're in high school, you know, you playing sports, at least I was playing sports. I'm doing a sport every season. You working out for 2 hours after school, after going to school. So when I got out of high school, I wasn't active, I wasn't in shape, I wasn't feeling good. I really started to feel in my body that I wasn't feeling in shape, I wasn't feeling healthy. So I'm like, I want to get active, but I knew I didn't want to go to a gym. So I'm like, yoga seems like a good option for me. It seems like something where I can get a good physical practice, but also some mental benefits. So I just Googled yoga studios in my area. There was a studio near me. I started attending classes at the studio. And then the owner of the studio, she's like, oh, you should be a yoga instructor. And I'm just blowing it off because I'm like, girl, I don't have time to be a yoga instructor. I don't have the money for that either. But, you know, she kind of kept proposing the idea to me. So she worked out a payment plan with me and I joined her training. I taught at that studio for a while. And then I wanted to branch off because I wanted to teach Black people. I wanted to teach people who look like me. I really wanted to spread the knowledge of yoga to my community. So I started teaching at this Black-owned art gallery on the north side of St. Louis. And I've been there ever since. Been teaching there for like 5, 6 years now. So I get a lot of inspiration for my classes from having a regular yoga practice. I go on YouTube just like y'all, and I practice yoga every day with videos off of YouTube by different instructors. And I get really inspired by those instructors and what they're teaching, or how they're teaching things, or the different poses they're incorporating. If they're incorporating something new I've never done, I'm like, ooh, I want to use that, you know? So I get really inspired by other instructors, by people on Instagram who post really cool flows. A lot of times you guys will comment the stuff that you want to see. So making videos off of the comments, off of the things you suggest, or off of the things you talk about. And a lot of times I will like go to Google and I'll put in yoga 4. And I'll see what pops up. I'll see what people are looking for. Like that yoga for emotional release video, that was from me going to Google and typing in yoga 4. And that's one of my most popular videos. So I get inspired by all kind of things. I get inspired by the weather that day. I get inspired by how I'm feeling. But yeah, a lot of inspiration comes from other people, which is awesome because there's an endless amount of it. Okay, so I always get comments about you guys talking about your back hurting, you got constant back pain. I think about something like over 85% of Americans experience low back pain. So that has a lot to do with, it could be the muscles surrounding your back, it could be your posture, it could be the shoes you're wearing, it could be the exercise you're doing. So there's really no telling. There's an endless amount of things that can be causing your lower back pain or your back pain. But what you can do is incorporate yoga into your daily life. So if you can find a 10-minute practice, a 15-minute practice that you can do every day to not only help stretch your back, but to help strengthen your back. Because we want to strengthen the muscles in our back as well as stretch them. And that'll help alleviate the pain too. Because also there could be muscles surrounding your back. It could be your quads. It could be, you know, something going on down in your legs. It could be something with your shoulders, so because your posture's not good. So that's another thing. Make sure your posture is good. But if you incorporate a regular yoga practice that's going to strengthen all of these muscles and stretch all of these muscles, it'll help you out a lot. So try to have something you do every day. Make sure you're stretching before and after you do any physical activity like working out, and it'll help you out. It'll help you out. Being consistent is the key. Be as consistent as you can, every day if you can. Okay, my lock journey. My lock journey it has been a journey, y'all. I've had my locks for over 10 years. I can't even tell you how long, but they've been through a lot. They were a lot smaller than this when I started. I've trimmed them at least twice. So I can't remember what made me start, but I do remember cutting all of my hair off. And this was kind of before people were really doing it. So, you know, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know what to do with my hair. I didn't know how it was supposed to go. So like my first thought was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just lock my hair up. I could get twisties or whatever. So I got my comb twist. I let the comb twist grow. My hair got really long. It got like down here. And then I cut it. And about 5 years ago, in 2018, I cut it to about shoulder length, and it was kind of growing still. And then I just trimmed it again, maybe like another inch or so recently. So I don't know, it's a fun journey, but the main thing that keeps me on the lock journey is because it's easy. It's easy. I don't have to get my hair done every week. I can have a lot of time in between getting my hair done. I can throw my hair up in a ponytail. I can wear my hair down. I could throw a hat on. So it's easy, especially with me being so busy. I have to have stuff. Because, you know, you guys know getting ready already takes enough time as it is. So I need for my hair to be on point. So it's been through a lot, you know, we're still on the journey, okay? We're still on the journey, but we're enjoying it every step of the way. And I'm glad you guys like them. Thank you for always giving me compliments on my locks. I have had a yoga injury one time, and it's a little embarrassing. It's not that embarrassing, but I was trying to make a TikTok, y'all. And on the TikTok, I'm doing a split. So I wasn't quite there yet. I wasn't quite ready for the full split. You know what I mean? It had been a little minute before I had been there. So I did the split and I pulled my hamstring and I'm like, ooh, this isn't a temporary strain. This might last a little while. So I had to be really gentle with my hamstring. I didn't do any more splits, but didn't do any more splits following that until it fully healed. So I definitely gave it some time. I was really gentle with it. I still did my yoga practice every day, but I was very gentle with it. And you know, luckily it healed and it's just fine now. Now I'm back to doing my split. I'm not gonna tell y'all I can do it all the way, but I can do it good enough for me, okay? That's all that matters. Oh, so I have so many other activities and hobbies. I like to call myself a multifaceted creative, you know, because I have many things I have my hands in. But my main things are this, of course, yoga and DJing. A lot of y'all know I'm a DJ. I love DJing. DJing is my first love. I'm still very active in DJing. I love music. I love to dance. You know, sometimes when I'm DJing, I dance. Like, I'll come from behind the booth and dance, or if I have a little break and dance, I love to dance. And most recently, I've gotten into skating. I love skating because it's so fun. I remember like when I was first going to the skating rink and people are like, are you skating for fun or are you being serious? And I'm like, I'm just skating for fun. But I don't know, people kind of took me under their wing. So I've been learning a lot from other people. And so it's like, it feels like so natural. It feels so natural because it's so fun. I just enjoy it. I just enjoy it for what it is. It's a lot of fun for me. I also love to eat. So that is my absolute favorite thing to do, is to eat. I know it doesn't look like it all the time, or you know, people like to say that, but I love to eat, y'all. I love to go out to new restaurants. If I'm in another city, I'm gonna go to a restaurant and make sure they give you a good amount of food and that is good food, okay? So yeah, dancing, singing, all of that stuff. I'm a creative girl, so I just have fun. Oh, and like graphic design, I enjoy kind of dabbling in graphic design. It's mostly like with like making my own flyers or making social media posts and stuff like that. That's a lot of fun to me. So I'm super artistic. I have a love for many things. So yoga has been such a big tool for my mental health. I have generalized anxiety disorder, so I'm an anxious person, and it worsened during the time of the pandemic because that was just overwhelmingly stressful. I was in a very stressful work environment and also just in a very stressful space. So once I started saying to myself, I think one of the first reasons I wanted to start doing yoga every day is so that I could kind of report back to you all about what it was like after I started doing yoga every day. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do yoga every day. So I would incorporate it into my routine before I went to work. When I had my 9-to-5, I would be incorporating yoga into my daily routine. And then I started incorporating meditation because the breathing, the meditating, the mindfulness is so much, is just as much a part of yoga as the poses. So I started doing more meditation, and also my first therapist I ever had recommended that I start meditating. So I started incorporating meditation along with my yoga practice, and I started noticing how I was feeling different because my anxiety was really manifesting in my body with stomach issues, with chest pains, irritability, all different kinds of ways. So using yoga and meditation allowed me to practice mindfulness more, which is being in the present and not worrying so much about the past or the future. And it just started to show in my physical body with myself physically transforming. You guys can even see from my videos how I look in my older videos versus how I look now. Like, you've literally been on the journey with me. And that was just a side effect of practicing yoga every day. And then it started to tap into my mental health as well. So mindfulness allows me to be a little more introspective. It allows me to step outside of things and really think before I act or before I speak. And I'm not gonna tell y'all I'm perfect at this because I'm a human being. You know, we all react to stuff, and I never try to deny that, but I am a whole lot better a whole lot better than I was. And I just feel good. I feel a lot better. So once I started feeling good, I want to keep that feeling. So I'm continuing to do the things that help me feel good, which is practicing yoga and meditating and doing it regularly. So that's why I always try to suggest to you all to have a daily practice, because not only is it going to change your physical body, it's going to change you mentally and emotionally and spiritually for the better. I would say me practicing yoga and me being an example is what allowed me to build a community. I feel like when you are on a certain path, you start to naturally attract and also seek out people who want similar things as you do. You know, you start to seek out people who want to be mentally healthy. You start to seek out people who want to be introspective, who want to be physically healthy, because you want the people around you to inspire you in those ways. You know, so it kind of naturally happened. It was like the people who kind of weren't on that wavelength, they naturally just moved to the side, or, you know, our relationship kind of disintegrated. And then people who are in the same space as me, we got closer with each other. And it's like a ripple effect, you know. Other people, they start to catch on. They start to they want those things for themselves as well. Prime example, all of you all, 100,000 of you. 100,000 of you have decided that you want better mental health and better physical health. So it naturally comes. And I would say if there are people around you who aren't on that same wavelength, or who aren't in agreement with wanting to be better, then maybe just reevaluate those relationships and see how those relationships are serving you, and see if they are valuable to you, because we only want things in our life that are going to lift us up, you know? So create the community. You have the power to create the community. Just seek out people in those same spaces, whether it be somebody else in a yoga class, whether you join a yoga group on Facebook, or you find some group in your area. There's plenty avenues and plenty areas. You just have to try a little harder and seek them out sometimes. I am a planner. Like, I love to plan stuff. A lot of times I have planned the videos out a month ahead. Like, if we're in February, I'm working on March. You know, when we get to March, I'm working on April. I might be even working on April and February. Who knows? But I definitely like to plan stuff out because I have a busy schedule. So planning stuff out allows me to decide when I'm gonna record the videos, when they're gonna come out, what seasons they align with, what I notice you guys are gravitating to. So I'll be looking at my analytics, I'll be looking up stuff that just helps me decide what needs to be uploaded when. So I definitely plan stuff. I'm huge on planning things. Well, the most life-changing thing I've experienced since I've gotten into yoga is definitely the transformation of my mental health. Definitely coping with anxiety is a lot better because I have tools now, you know, in addition to therapy, I have tools to help me cope with my anxiety, to help me grow as a person, because I have such a strong desire to grow and to be better. So yoga has been a great tool for that. Probably my physical health as well. Like I said, you guys have literally seen my journey. If you haven't gone back, go back and look at videos of me from 2 years ago, and you'll see my body literally changing. As far as my YouTube channel, I was thankfully able to get out of a 9-to-5 and really be able to lean on my YouTube channel to help me live. And that comes from a lot of hard work. It will be like, after work, I'm recording videos. After working 8 hours, I'm recording videos. Or before I have to go to work, I will be recording videos. So definitely being able to lead a more self-sufficient and independent lifestyle, rather than having to, you know, be somewhere where I was not happy. So I'm just literally so much happier than I ever was. That's probably, you know, the biggest thing. Everything else falls under that umbrella. I'm a lot happier. I'm truly happy. I have been on a couple of podcasts, but I probably get a podcast request at least twice a week from different podcasts. So there's so many out there, so I kind of have to pick and choose, but I really like to go for the local people first, the people who live in my city and who are in my community. And I like to work with people who are here first. And then I kind of venture out. I think I've been on at least one other podcast, but give me some time on the podcast, y'all. There's so many. So I have to prioritize and pick and choose. But yeah, I've been on one before and I would do it again. Okay, guys, we have reached the end of this video. I just want to thank you again for your support. This is an amazing, a huge milestone. To think that 100,000 people trust me to guide them is amazingly overwhelming. It's overwhelming in the best way. You guys have allowed me to lead a happier life, a more independent and self-sufficient life, and I don't take it for granted. So thank you to each and every single one of you. Of course, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.